Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a really cool no mythic team you can use to blast through these Tower of Doom floors, and it's going to scale in power with the enemy at the same time. But first things first, really important, make sure you grab the event weapon, the Doomed Impaler from the shop. Really important this, it's a pretty decent weapon at the same time, dealing damage to the first two enemies with a +2 per tempering level boost. Then create 2 red gems for each red ally and enemy. If the enemy has a doom, gain a random status effect. So pretty cool. If there's some enemies that are using red at the same time, it's going to create even more red and have a chance of looping, which is nice. So we're going to stick that in the team no matter what. So go to the shop, make sure you grab to at least tier 4 to pick up that weapon. And you get the other tiers at the same time, which is good. You get the Potion of Enchantment, that makes things happen nice and start, as well as extra sigils and troops. Potion of Explosion makes things just happen that much quicker at the beginning by exploding gems. This can charge up our troops pretty much absolutely straight away. And the Potion of Rejuvenation. At stage 3. So stage 4, you get that. Much better to get it from here. Don't want to spend all those diamonds in the Soul Forge. You can pick it up from here, and it's just much better value. So yeah, grab it from here. Right, anyway, let's take a look at the team. Right, I am going to go for a Marilith, 2 times Tesla, and a Doomed Impaler. Now, the cool thing about this is, as the enemies get harder, they get more and more armor. But it just doesn't matter for Tesla. She scales in power with the enemy. As the enemy gets harder, she's just going to do more and more damage because the damage she does is boosted by the enemy armor. And it's going to get a further boost from your armor as well, from all your team, because as you progress through this, you're going to pick up boons, which are going to increase your armor. So it's going to increase Tesla's power output even more. So this is going to be a really nice team, and no mythic required. Marilith, really, really good. Does 6 true damage to all enemies, which is low. This kind of doesn't really matter. But it's destroying of those gems, which is going to charge up our team really quick. So at the start of the game, we're going to charge up Marilith as quick as we can, get her cast, get all that mana, and take it from there. And then she gains bonus red mana from red gem matches as well, which is really good. If you don't have Marilith, you can pop in Angry Mob instead as another nice fast mana generator. And it's going to be as straightforward as that. Very simple team to use this one. Going to go for a +2 red, +1 green, -1 yellow Spirit Fox banner from the Court of Foxes. And Elementalist class, important for this. Any 4 matches, we're going to burn, stun, freeze, and entangle a random enemy. That makes us safer, especially if that's applied to the top troop. Very nice indeed. And we can have stuff like Snap Freeze, Insulated. We can have Stone Circle, Watery Binding, Rock Solid, really nice. Lightning Strike, explode a yellow gem on 4 or 5 gem matches. And a Fortitude. Very nice indeed. You could have like Water Mastery or Stone Mastery on that one if you like as well. Whatever you prefer. Very straightforward. Let's jump in then and have a couple of scraps on the low level. Then we'll jump forward and show how it works on the tougher levels as the Tower of Doom gets more difficult. So we're just going to get that enchant. We're going to explode gems automatically. That is, well, if we got that, let's got Marilith up straight away. Cast Marilith, that's going to charge one of the Teslas. Bingo bango, everybody's dead. See you later on your bikes, arrivederci. Au revoir. That should be the unlock room. You'll have scouts scouting in your guild normally. Logging the locations of each object in the Terran's World map or something like that. Or in screenshots for your guild. Whatever you prefer, whatever your guild does. So let's do this boss room, then we'll jump forward to a set of tougher battles in the Tower of Doom. There's some nice blue and red there. Make it charged up straight away, and indeed we did. And there we go. Like Tesla's right now, the boost is 195, but I'm going to jump forward after this now and show how Tesla scales in power with the enemy, because that boost was 195. Nothing is going to change in my team, but let's take a look at what damage we do next. Right, I've jumped forward to floor 9. I'm going to do all these rooms on this floor because I'm doing the scouting at the moment for our guild. But I have changed over from the Nicer medals to the medals of guard. The good thing about that is it gives you +8 armor for all troops. So that increases Tesla's power output basically. I mean, I'm still destroying plenty of gems at the beginning. But if you've got a lower magic output, then play around with both versions. Play around with the Nicer medals if you want to destroy more gems. That will ultimately get Tesla charged up quicker. But like I say, if you put on the medals of guard instead, then your Marilith will destroy less gems, but you will get a higher output from Tesla's power, whatever you prefer. But I've changed to medals of guard, so let's jump in. And Marilith is actually really, really useful. That low amount of true damage she does sounds kind of insignificant, but it's actually really useful. Already my Tesla has left the enemy a couple of times on just like 2 health or something. And it's really, really useful because that Marilith damage just finishes people off. Let's cast it again. Let's do that Tesla damage. Let's see if that comes into play this time. No, we've wiped everybody out. Luck scroll in the first one. We'll make a note of that on the Terran's World Tower of Doom map. And we've got, grab some of that. Destroy a load of gems. It's got both Teslas up. Absolutely ripping through. Kaboosh them all out of there. But remember not to skip. Don't skip. What is it? Power scroll. Yeah, we don't need to note that down. Got a habit of just skipping through levels. I'm the worst scout in the world. I've just... The amount of times I have to save gameplay and sort of roll back the tape and have a look what I've done, because I've got such a bad habit of just skipping all the time. It's unreal. But yeah, I'm remembering now. I'm remembering not to skip all the time. Observe. Take a look at what came next. What was it? The unlock scroll. So yes. No need to roll back the tape. We'll make a note of that. That is where that is. Unlock scroll. And let's see what's in this final room here. And done us a little bit of damage. Do the first lot with Tesla. Like I say, she's going to scale in power with the enemy on this stage, this event. Alright, so let's see what Tesla's power output actually is now. Because the enemy's armor has gone up to like 90s, look. And the first one's 121. So the boost is now like 338. So as your guild progresses through this event anyway, all those boons you collect as you go along are going to have an effect on that. And she's just going to get more and more powerful. So this is where she's actually quite good. See, so it's not going to actually destroy the first troop, but she will actually finish off that one in the bottom, as well as charge up the team. And Tesla can finish off. Get the job done. Right, I've jumped forward to floor 14, and yeah, the team's still absolutely flying along. Tesla, really, really useful for this, because there's been quite a few summons from some of the team in this, and Tesla's single target damage, the way that that can actually target a single opponent if they get a summon, is really useful as well for just finishing them off with a single go, single cast. So still grab 4 matches when we can for that elementalist effect, but apart from that we'll collect some green or red for our Marilith. She's up next round anyway, so we'll keep a few more red on the board to benefit from the spell. Now when it gets like this, like when your Tesla, the second Tesla's up and next round, you may as well just cast the first one, wait for Potion of Enchantment, should be ready next round, finish off. But if the second Tesla was on a really low amount of mana, then I would actually cast Marilith first to make sure you got the second Tesla cast. You can cast them both back to back. It's going to be quicker that way overall. Let's do the room in the Slither Pit. Oh, we're up against the Marilith ourselves. How about that? Have a little, if you're a newer player, certainly have a little look around, see if there's any 4 matches, because they do make a big difference when you get that entangle effect. Really, really cool. So let's grab our Marilith stuff. Both Teslas ready. You can cast them back to back. Untold damage to the enemy. The more powerful the enemy get, the more it works against them with Tesla. Really, really cool. Magic scroll. Let's see if we get that summon situation soon. Tesla's so useful for that, it's crazy. Right, we'll grab some of that. There you go, both Teslas are up. We've got a barrier, so we don't have to worry about that skull hit taking away any armour, which will reduce Tesla's power. It's actually better to leave the enemy a skull hit when you've got the enemy entangled or you've got a barrier, because you're not going to take any damage that way, and you keep the armour high, which means you're going to do more damage. And that's the unlock scroll in that room. We'll make a note of that. Room 3. See what we get in this one. Get a lot of green, that's what we get. That's okay, because when we cast this, it's bound to cast charge Marilith up again. This is what I'm on about, like, where you get this situation, you're better off casting Marilith again first. That means we can cast Teslas back to back. Do plenty of damage before the enemy gets a chance to do us a lot of damage. There's that summon, this is what I'm on about. Here we go, cast Marilith. Let's get our Tesla up. Huge amount of damage on them. Bang, summon, kaput it out of there. Kaboosh! That was a mighty kaboosh. Do you see? Right, let's do this boss room. Not been many upgrades around the last few floors. A haste scroll, and this is about it. Alright, let's grab that there. Our Teslas are rocking and rolling. Oh, we've lost a little bit of armour. Should still see it through though. Yep, boost of 395. Rocking and rolling. Floor complete. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this team. It seems to be doing absolutely fine. Every single room so far has been done with just a cast of both Teslas back to back. Just got to make sure you cast your Mariliths at the right moment, and the Marilith can help finish enemies off as well, even though she does a small amount of true damage. You get them enemies lingering around sometimes on just 2 or 3 health, and she's really useful for finishing off. But there's a video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful and helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.